Hello YouTube, how you guys doing today? My name's TimeXG and it's been quite some time since I've made content. Since my last videos, I've drastically upgraded my setup and I'm a lot happier with the quality of content I'm able to put out. So from here on, I'm going to be using webcam mic and I'm going to be trying to pump out a lot higher quality of content than my previous content because I just was not happy with where it was before. So, if you enjoy the new style of content, please don't hesitate to hit that like, follow, subscribe button, whatever's relevant to the platform that you happen to be on at the time. Thank you very much for your support, and it's much appreciated. It's what enables me to continue making content. So, today I'm going to be talking about the different core supporter packs for the new Ritual League, and my own personal thoughts on them. I own them all, so I will be able to show you in depth what each one contains and everything that comes along with it. So to start off, I've got the store open. We have the Delve Core Supporter Pack, the Breach Core Supporter Pack, the Abyss Core Supporter Pack, the Harvest Core Supporter Pack, and then the Atlas Core Supporter Pack. Each one is a tier and it includes the packs previous. So if you buy the Harvest Core pack, you get the Abyss, the Breach, and the Delve Core pack included with it. So if you buy Atlas, you get them all. Alright, I'm not going to go too in depth with that because that's pretty general knowledge. But for everybody that's wanting to see the different sets, I've got my current Ritual League character here. I'm running an Ice Shot Raider, or Ice Shot Deadeye, testing out the new Deadeye rework. But I've supplemented it with Toxic Rain just to try out the new transmogs or the MTX and stuff. But okay, let's go ahead and kick things off. We'll be starting with the Delve pack. So let me go ahead and get that on here. Delve. Alright. So the thing with the Delve is it comes with 2 alternate helmets and 2 alternate gloves, which I like these a lot better. You know, it's more Delve theme, but compared to the rest of the suit, it kind of is overwhelming. You know, it looks good, but it's overwhelming. And my problem with this is the fact that, where are they at? The Revenant gloves are very similar, but they honestly look better. I mean, that's just my opinion, but, you know, they've got a better glow. They're a little bit lighter. I don't know. I mean, yeah, this looks more like Azerite, I guess, but I'm not really too much of a fan of it. And then you have the alternate helmets. And that's the Delve pack. Nothing too crazy, nothing too flashy, you know. But let's go ahead and move on to the Breach pack. Now, this one contains a pet, which I'm actually a fan of this. I like this pet a lot. I've always been a fan of these because they follow you around, create a lot of effects on the ground. It works really well with the footprints. Alright, and then other than the basic items, it also comes with a helmet, an alternate helmet, which I actually really like this set. It's very different. It has a lot of purple and red effects. There's the pet. You can see how it kind of trails around behind you. But it's got like these glowing effects on the front and the back, which they're kind of bluish, even though the theme is purple and red. I'm not really too sure what's up with that. But I really like the helmet and the shoulders. You got like these like hands grabbing the delve hands, or the breach hands, but they're like grabbing. I don't know. It's pretty cool. You can see the fingers. It's on the knees. But both helmets actually look really good with this set. Like I was honestly pretty surprised. Like this is a very nice set. I think it's worth getting. Now, which helmet I prefer? I kind of like the original. The alternate one is good too, but that one to me just looks more like ominous. It's got kind of a darker like look, you know. So I like it. Overall, it's a good set. I think it's worth having. There's a lot of items in the game that work well with this set. I mean, there's a lot of... You got the Celestial stuff. You've got the Void Emperor stuff. God, I'm sure there's more off the top of my head. The Madcap stuff. The Spellblade. The Undertaker. Even the Nightfall. The newer Nightfall stuff. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things that'll work with this set. The Flaming Skull. You know. But, I like it. I like it a lot more than the Delve set. It's like, if I was going to get a core pack, this is the starting point. Like, I wouldn't just get the Delve pack. To me, it's kind of a waste. But, the Breach is definitely, I think, the entry point set. Like, if you're going to get the core packs, I would at least get this. But, let's go on to the Abyss set. This is a good set to have if you're going to be running kind of any kind of chaos build. This one also comes with multiple helmets and a pet. I'll go ahead and remove the breach pet. As you can see, this one has like a imp. No, yeah, it's just the Abyss core pet. But it's kind of like an imp that flies around, and then he'll shoot this beam and fly down into the ground and everything. It's pretty neat. He's got some cool little animations that he does. But, yeah, this is definitely... It's not as flashy of a set. It's more subtle. But I still like it. There's not enough green... Hold on, let me get that off. There's not enough green in the game, I feel like. You know, it's a color that I would like to see expanded on a little bit more. I mean, yeah, there's the necrotic sets and stuff like that. But there's a lot more blues and purples and, like, oranges and stuff, I feel like. But, so if you're going to be running, like, any kind of toxic build or anything like that, a lot of bow builds and stuff like that would look really good with this set. The Abyss Crown, it looks alright. I don't like it as much as the other one, but it's not bad. I like how it has the particle effects coming off of it constantly, besides just the glowing chest piece. But yeah, nothing too crazy. It's a good set, though. To me, though, it looks a lot like the, what is it, the Spellblade? Where are you at? Yeah. It's kind of like a closed-face Spellblade, but green instead of purple. But I like it. Overall, it's good. I think it's a good complement set to have for some of the other sets in the game. But let's check out the Harvest set now. This is where things get interesting. And this is also where some of my complaints start to come in. Okay. This set includes a back attachment, which is really nice, and it includes an alternate helmet. We'll start with the original helmet. Alright, and I'm also... I can go back and show the portals after this, you know, but that'll take a second. I'd rather do all those together. So we'll hold off on the portals for now, and we'll go back towards the end of the video, and we'll go through the different portals. But I really like this set. I don't have any complaints with the actual set. But when we get to the final set, that's when you're gonna kind of see what I'm talking about here. This one's really nice. You got kind of like these tree trunk wings coming off the back with like glowing string or web around it. They've also got particle effects coming off of it. You got like a glowing orb on your shoulder. You got the like kind of fur coming off the leggings and everything. It looks really good. Even the weapon. I like the trailing effects off the weapon. It's kind of just like a bunch of lightning almost, but it glows too. It's a really good looking set. And then you've got the alternate helmet that gives it kind of more of a tree-like. Like, that's kind of... It just looks like a tree. You know, you're basically like... some kind of totemic tree or something, you know? And there's the back attachment. You got kind of like these pulsing... like orb things, and then it's like breathing, and it's all just like tree limbs and stuff. Like, I really like it. Like, it's definitely a very nice set. Like, I love this back attachment especially. But this chest piece also goes with a lot of stuff in the game right now. Like the chest, the helmets. Like, I mean, this set is very, very interchangeable with a lot of content in the game. So as far as MTX goes, it's definitely a very nice set. But now we're gonna get to the Atlas core. Like, and this is where things start to get spicy. This is also where my complaints will start to come in. Now, I'm trying not to be too negative. I'm not going to be too crucial. But, I mean, you got to understand this is, what, a $480 set to get all of these. Now, I'm very happy with this. This is one of my favorite character effects in the entire game. It's probably my favorite back attachment. But, the weapon effect, not so much. I feel like it's kind of underwhelming. But, see, the trailing effects, that's one of my favorite things about it.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Is they kind of circle around you, but they leave these, like, glowing trails. And I love it. It's great. The one complaint that I mainly have with this set is the chest piece, the body armor. It's very, very underwhelming, and there's much better chest armors that complement this set way more than this one does, and I'll show you that here in a moment. Let's see, let's get that off of there. But yeah, the back attachment, I'll go ahead and cover that. It's got all these different arms, kind of like, I don't know the name. I don't want to offend anybody in like Buddhism or anything like that. But it's like Shiva arms or something. I'm not sure if it's Shiva or one of the others. But all the different arms coming off the back. It's got the orange glowing pyramid things that are just kind of hovering, but then it's also got like these branch tendrils coming off of it too. So it's like kind of like having two sets of wings in one. It's actually very nice. Especially when you have the character effect with all of them like rotating around you. But then it also comes with the alternate helmet, which is one of the best things out of all these packs, I feel like. I love this helmet. You got like kind of like the triangle headband, but then the rest of the head is like, it's got these like tentacle things coming off of it, like wrappings just kind of floating around. It's got the glowing eyes, and then the head is just the same kind of ghost material as the arms and the branches and everything. Looks really good. I love it. Altogether, I think it's definitely worth buying. Just to eat, just for the wings and the character effect. I mean, if you can afford it and everything, I definitely would recommend it. My cat wanted to come say hi. This is Miss Mira. I put a bow tie on her earlier. She's not too happy about it, but watch those claws, baby girl. All right, but sorry for the cat distraction. But so yeah. All right. Now comes the complaints that I have. With most of the other supporter packs, we got an apparition. In the one pack, every single one of them, excuse me, indigestion. But every single one of them came with an apparition. You know, we have the Crucible, we have the Assassin, Basilisk, the Crusader, the Airy, Judicator, Orion. I mean, like, every single one of the other core packs came with an apparition. But this time around, we didn't get any apparitions. We didn't get any footprints. We got 2 pets, and then they all came with portals. But we only got 1 character effect. I believe it was only 1 character effect, right? Yeah, it was only 1 character effect. Thanks for answering me, music. But yeah, so that's kind of where I feel like the core packs are lacking this time around. I wasn't too happy with it. There were no weapon skins. There were no footprint skins to go with it. There were no apparitions. There were also no helmet attachments. It would have been nice to get maybe 1 of each of those at least, especially for Atlas Core. But that's where my other complaints come in, is the Warlord chest, which is the new chest in the game. The Warlord mystery box. The items included in that, the combined set is the Despair set. And if I put those footprints on, you can kind of see where my complaints start to come in now. For $480, they did not include footprints or anything else. But they gave us the option to gamble to get footprints to match the set. But it doesn't just stop there. I mean, they're good looking footprints. They don't have the trailing effects that some of them do, but they're alright. I just like the fact that they match the set very well. But then we go back to the body armors and the Despair armor. To me, this should have been the Atlas Core set, because it just matches the entire theme of the set, much more so than the actual chess piece does. You know, it's got the green, like the emerald jade pieces on it and stuff, and it's like that's not really present anywhere else in the theme. You know, it's just very plain, very basic. But then you go to the Despair set, and it's got the matching front piece that glows the same as the rest of the armor. It's got the same blue and orange in the waist. And it just fits the theme so much more. And that's where my complaint comes in, is you pretty much had to pay $480 just to gamble to get the sets that actually match it. So, to me, I'm not very happy about that. But it only really applies with the chess piece. I mean, yeah, the gloves look good, but they don't really do anything for the theme. They don't have any of the glows or anything. But the Misery set does, which is also in the set. So when it comes down to it, the Misery components look better with the $480 set than what actually comes with it. So I'm not upset about it. I just think this was kind of poorly thought out, especially for the price point. But, you know, I'm not going to complain about it. I knew what I was getting when I got it. But, you know, I feel like that was kind of bad to do for them. You know, the footprints should have possibly been included with the core pack, and this should have been the chest piece for the armor set. Is it worth buying? Well, I can't really tell you because that's your money. For me, it was because I just wanted the character effect in the back piece. You know, I always support the game regardless because I want to see it keep growing, and it's one of the best ARPGs on the market right now. I've been playing since beta, so, you know, I don't mind supporting the game. But, yeah, so that's all the packs, and that's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't think it's worth it just to get the Delve pack, but I think it's worth it to get any of the packs beyond that. I think they're all good. I think they all have, you know, positives to them. But it's just, I would have rather seen the Despair chest piece instead of this. To me, this just kind of looks out of place. But, the set goes really well with everything. I mean, see, even the Harvest set piece looks better than the core piece. Hey, you might not think so, but I do. I mean, it's got the same colors to it, the same themes. And that's also kind of my complaint, too, is that, you know, a lot of them are very similar in certain regards. Like, where's the other gloves at? Not the Misery. But yeah, see, the Misery set is the same as the Harvest set is the same as the core set. And see, even the core, Harvest core, looks good with this set. Like I said, there's a lot of freedom to interchange with these. Like, that's one thing I am happy about. I don't like the fact that they put it inside an RNG box to be able to get the other pieces for the set, really. Because I'm not happy with that chest piece. But as long as you got the Harvest, you know, you can use that. Looks a lot better. I even like the Soul Stealer with it. If you're, like, heavy on glow, you know, I think you can get some cool effects going with this. But the alternate helmet looks good with so many different things. But there's the Misery body with it, too. Even that looks good. So, overall, it's a very good set. Like, I'm not terribly unhappy with it. But let's go ahead and go through the different portals now. Let's see, we'll start with the Delve. Where are you at, Delve? I can't do it here. Let me go somewhere else. Oh yeah, this is my base that I built. It's kind of all over the place right now. I kind of tried to theme it out to certain areas. My office. My gardens. But, yeah. Let's see, where can we go? Let me clear this real quick, make sure nothing's gonna come interrupt me. Alright. So first off, we have the Delve Core Portal. As you can see, it's got like Nico or whatever the Delve set. I'm not sure. I guess that's Nico. And it's got kind of like a mine entrance surrounded by crystal, little particle effects and everything. You got like the lanterns and stuff. He's holding it up by chains. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's alright. Nothing too crazy, but it's nice. And that's a recurring theme in these portals too, is they all have kind of, instead of giving you an apparition, they included it built into the portal, kind of. So every portal's gonna have like an apparition above it, which is cool. It's something new they're doing. It's like, I like that. It's better than having just the generic portals, you know. It's something new. So I can get down with that. But let's go ahead and change that over to the breach portal. See, he comes up and like throws down that little thing, and it's got the hands coming up, like I said, on the from the armor set that were on like the shoulders and the knees and stuff. It's a bunch of the breach hands coming up. And he's got like the hands orbiting him on fire and purple. I think that's really badass. Looks really good. Overall, honestly, the breach is probably one of my favorites out of all of them. I love the purple and red combination. I love like all the fire with the hands and everything. It's really cool. I would also like to see that as like a helmet or something, having all the hands coming up and everything, and I don't know. I think that looks really cool. I would like to see an apparition of that, or maybe a back attachment that's got like the floating hands with the arms kind of like this. It's like, that would be really cool. Like, instead of the portals, you got like the hands, or instead of the triangles. Sorry. But okay, that was the breach. Let's get into the abyss. He just comes down, opens the portal. Don't do it. That's the new Misery Toxic Rain, by the way. Let's see, where's it at? Suffering Toxic Rain. Yeah, it's just kind of like got the skeleton guy. It's kind of basic. It's not as flashy as the others. But like I said, if you're looking for green effects, they're not as common in the game as some of the other colors. So that one could really fill out a theme really well. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. It's just kind of like the skeleton guy. I don't know, I like it. It's really basic. Then we are going for the harvest. Let's see where you at, harvest. That's despair, misery, harvest. In fact, I might go ahead and show you guys the despair and misery stuff too while we're here doing this. Just because they do really complement these other sets, and they're very interchangeable, so I'll go ahead and show you that so you can kind of get an idea for it. That's another reason why I feel like these core packs are worth getting, is just because of the interchangeability. Is that a word? Should be. Should definitely be a word. It is now. So here's the harvest portal. That one's pretty cool. She like pops up and like is sitting on a tree branch. You got like the pulsing crystal ball in front of her. You got all the lightning effects coming off of it, along with like just like the particles. I don't know, I really like this one. Yeah, she's like floating on a log or something. It's got kind of like golden drapery and little totem shards. She's got the skull on her head, the glowing eyes and everything. That one's pretty cool. She's also got like the particles coming off of her as well. I like it. Yeah, if you can kind of back up, you can see it a little bit more. It's like she's floating on a tree branch. Yeah, it's really nice. I like it. And then, let's see, the Abyss Core. Or the Atlas Core, excuse me. Now this one is really cool. He like flies up and he's got like these smoky tree branch wings and everything. It's just there's none of the blue and orange, which I would have liked to see more of the color themes added to it. But it's still really cool. He's got like kind of like this grim reaper type vibe with like these tree branches. As you can see, that's kind of like a recurring theme between the last two packs. But he's got particle effects on his hands. He's kind of blowing out smoke. He's got all the smoke around him and everything with particles coming off of the tree branches. It's really cool. And then you got kind of like a celestial type deal going on. But it's like sucking in. There's like little breaks in the portal with like wind blowing into it and stuff. Looks really good. See, you can see the celestial effect more so like that. Yeah. It's a really cool portal. It's got like the graves around it. So it's kind of like death. It's got like statues. Guys wearing a crown. So it's like a big tombstone with like this Grim Reaper guy hanging out above it and everything. It's really flashy. It's really big. Like, definitely one of the better looking portals, I think. As like, I like how they're putting apparitions on the portal. I would still like to have apparitions though. Still need more apparitions. But okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the misery stuff real quick. I think I got the back attachment. That's the despair cloak. Sounds alright. But yeah, the misery stuff, like, let's put the core pack back on. See, it looks good with quite a few different things. See, the misery stuff also has kind of like a tree branch theme. To me, it seems like they weren't sure what they wanted to do with the core packs. Like, if I'm just being honest here, that's my thought. Is they weren't sure about the Atlas core and the misery and the despair set. So it seems like they kind of just threw them together haphazardly. Because it's like, look at these wings and look at him. And the colors are the same and everything. It's like they all have recurring themes. So it's like, I kind of have mixed feelings on that. I mean, even if you come back and put the harvest... You know, that's my complaint. It is like, it almost seems like it was intentional. Or like they didn't know what to do. It's like these wings could have been the wings for core or... I don't know. It's hard to say. But yeah, I believe that was everything as far as that I was going to touch on. As far as the helmets go, that is the original Atlas Core helmet, which it's okay, but it's not near as good as the alternate. The alternate's much better in my opinion. It's like the same thing, it's just kind of more wrapped up. You don't get near as much particle or glow off of it. It doesn't have like the tendrils and stuff. So I definitely think the alternate helmet is the way to go. But you could even throw that on, or... That's the Despair helmet. The Harvest Core helmet looks good on it. The alternate helmet looks good, or that was the alternate. And then we have the Misery set. So, as far as I'm concerned, the Despair chest piece is the chest piece for the set. That's the way to go. It's got the orange and the blue. Like, I mean, I just feel like that was meant to be. That's the misery set. I mean, there's so many different ones that will go well with it. And then the portals, I wanted to go ahead and show those as well because they're very similar. Here's the despair portal, which is the combination of the two sets. As you can see, also has the apparition. I guess it's like a new thing they're doing. And this one's really cool. It's got like, he's channeling the portal. It's got like these vortex. And see, look at it. You can't tell me this was not meant for this. Ugh. If they had just, you know, that's all they had to do. Just, I feel like they missed a lot of potential there. Like, come on now. Like, this just matches everything so much more. Like, I don't know what they're thinking. But yeah, I really like that one. That's the one I use. That's like my favorite one. It's got so much going on. He's glowing. He's got like the red eyes. He's got the helmet attachment. He's got like the channeling with the vortex, all the energy effects and everything. It just looks really good. To me, it looks better than the Abyss or the Atlas core. But let's see the misery. This one, it doesn't really have. I mean, unless you consider that like the apparition is just kind of like an angel laying on it. But it's also pretty cool. It's got like the chains and stuff. It doesn't quite match as much though. But it's cool. Every time I see these angels, it makes me think of like Doctor Who or something. But yeah, I believe that was all of the new content as far as the packs go. So, you know, I can kind of leave that up to you as to your own thoughts on it. But that's just kind of how I feel about it. Is, you know, the Atlas pack and the Despair pack. You know, I have mixed feelings on that. Are the supporter packs still worth buying? Yes. If only just to support the game. Because it is a free-to-play game, and without our support, the game cannot thrive as it does. So, I would always urge people to support the game. If you enjoy the game and you play it as much as I do, then by all means support the game. But for $480 and for it being the largest contribution to supporting the game that you can do as a player, I feel like this should have been thought out a little bit more. You know, like once I saw those portals and everything that's included in the Warlord chests compared with the price that you already pay for the Atlas core pack, kind of mixed feelings there. But I still think this is like one of the best looking things they've done. I get compliments all the time. People are like, "Whoa, cool MTX" and stuff. You know, like, what is that? Where did you get that? You know. So it's definitely pretty nice. And then the pets also. The new pets match it pretty well. The floating girl things, they kind of phase in and out and stuff. Like that looks pretty good. The broken swords also match and look pretty good. You know, if you're a fan of having just random swords floating around behind you, which I'm not really too fond of that. But there's a lot of things that look good with these sets. I mean, you got like, for the green, you got all kinds of stuff. I mean, you got blues, you got a lot of the teals to match. You can even offset it with like My personal favorite is the Ori set from the last boxes. I like having more of the orange to complement the effects of the set. But yeah, if you're going to get the core supporter pack, then I definitely recommend at least throwing some of your points into the Warlord chest, or waiting till next league when these items hit the store, because the only way you're gonna get the matching footprints and stuff is if you gamble, pretty much. You could run some of the other ones like the Mystics. I'm sure that would work too. You know, like I said, these sets have a lot of freedom as far as changing things out. The misery footprints work as well, but you're only gonna get one of the colors. You're not gonna get like the full effect. You know, this one includes the reddish orange and the blue. Clearly meant to go with this set. Take that as you will. But yeah, that's my thought on all the supporter packs. And if you buy the core packs, you can opt out for getting just points. But if you buy the, I believe it's only the Atlas core pack. No? Okay, so you get the t-shirt starting with the Abyss core. You can choose either the logo t-shirt or the Exalted Orb t-shirt, which I have two of the logo t-shirts, but I'm not sure where they're at the moment to kind of show you the design. I got the Exalted Orb t-shirt because this is the first time they've offered that with the packs. So mine, I haven't received them yet. It usually takes a while before that kind of stuff, because they got to send it from New Zealand and everything. Once you get up to the Harvest Core pack, you get a t-shirt and a hoodie, and you can choose whether you want the logo or the Exalted Orb. This is the hoodie from last time. It's got the logo, Path of Exile. So, I mean, it's a pretty decent hoodie. Nothing too crazy. It's just normal zip-up hoodie. When you get down here to the Atlas Core Pack, you will get the logo t-shirt or hoodie, or the Exalted Orb t-shirt or hoodie. Which, like I said, I got the Exalted Orb for both of them this time around, just because I don't have that. I haven't seen it yet, so I believe there's previews for that. If you go to the website and look at the core packs, I believe it'll actually show you the designs for each, if you would like to see that more so. But if you get the Atlas core pack, they will also send you a signed art pack that is here, I'll grab the one from last season to kind of give you an idea of what you're gonna get. Look out, baby girl. Oof, stop with the claws. You want to say hi? Hello. Oof, hit my mic. Ugh. All right. I was actually going to possibly raffle the art prints off on stream or through YouTube, or however I end up doing it, to a lucky viewer supporter. Or I might just keep them for myself to decorate my wall. But basically, what you'll get is an art print for each of the packs. Like I said, these were for the last set, and they're autographed and, well, signed by the artist that designed each set, or that did the concept art, which I've never even opened these. Like, they're all in here. You can kind of see there's the signature on it. Each print will have a signature, and they're for each set. Each of these will have the armor set concept along with the apparition, but I don't know what the new prints are going to be like. I can't speak on those because I haven't received them yet. Whenever I do receive them, I could do another video to kind of showcase that. But yeah, it's pretty cool having something from the game creators, you know, from the artists themselves, having their signatures on their art, you know. It's definitely cool that they offer things like this. So, support the game. Definitely recommend it. It's what keeps the game going. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the new content and the new quality and seeing my face for the first time on YouTube. I'm now streaming live on Facebook. I'm no longer on Twitch. I made the jump to Facebook and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I think my account is locked until Thursday because of mentioning certain things about going to the moon. But yeah, so as of Thursday, I'll be back streaming. You can catch me over there, live facebook.com/timexg. Or actually, it's not /timexg. It is, let's see, the TimeXG. Sorry about that. Good thing I just realized that because I had to change some things over. So either way, you'll find me. If you look up TimeXG, I'll be there. But yeah, this is the hoodie design, by the way, for the logo. It's just the Path of Exile logo. But yeah, anyways, thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will be putting out many more. I can start doing some build guides and whatnot. Like I said, I'm running an Ice Shot Deadeye build right now. And I can highlight that. It's not my build. It's from PoE Builds, but I will give all credit where it lies when that time comes around. I also have some builds that I've personally made. But like I said, I'll be making League of Legends content. I can play Rust, Path of Exile. Any other games you guys would like to see, drop a comment down below, and I will do what I can to make that happen for you. I'm not opposed to making content for anything. So, anyways, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, TimeXG out.